Okay, so starting off my collection is this. All these guys on my DVR. I got these pop figures for Christmas last year, but the only ones that I'm missing are Blinky and the Scared Ghost, so I heard they're really hard to find. And we have some Connect figures, which came in a bag, which they come out random, so I got these at a random bag. I used to have Pinky, but I don't know where she was. I just lost it. So, yeah. And we have these pencil toppers. I got all of them. Yeah, I put a crown on Blinky because why not? These are the Mash'ems that I got. I got Pac-Man, a strawberry, and a cherry. I haven't gotten all of them yet. They also came in a bag which comes out randomly. Yeah, I only got like 3 of them, but you know, I'm still happy I have them. Over here we have another Connects figure, which is Silly. I tried to put her hair back on. I was going to use this for like a custom, but I fricked it up, so yeah, I have to deal with that, I guess. And we have here is a Burger King Pac-Man figure, which if you push down on the hand right here, the ghosts disappear in his mouth. One of my favorites. And this is a ghost from a Wendy's toy. It's like a cup scrolling game, or I don't know, I can't remember what they're called, but it's like a Pac-Man party toy. And this piece of treasure here is a Pac-Man phone. In case if you haven't known, this was made in the 80s, and so yeah, old buttons and everything. This is actually a piece from the transition screens that you see in my episodes. Yeah, funny thing is my dad actually found this at a flea market, and we tried to make it work, but of course it doesn't. So yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces of Pac-Man memorabilia. Next we have our plushies. Some of these plushies from Ghostly Adventures, they didn't have that much though. All I saw was Panic Spinners and the Arena, but I got these 2 plushies right here. Now Pac and Silly came from Toys R Us, while Spiral, Inky, Pinky, and Vistreus came from eBay. And this classic Pinky plush, my dad found this at a thrift store, and it's the 25th anniversary of Pac-Man, and this came out in 2005, so I was 5 years old when this came out. I don't have all of them, just Pinky, but yeah. These are all the plushies, and this is the only ghost card that I have from the pencil toppers that I got. This is a Pac-Man stress ball that I got at round 1, and these are cardboard cutouts that I got from a I forgot what it was, but I thought of putting them on the wall because, you know, just putting them on the wall for fun. And yes, just like every other Pac-Man fan, I have a Pac-Man amiibo. Yeah, it's so ironic, huh? I mean, everybody has these, so I got him for Christmas too, and he is so cute. He sits right here. Really special. Another piece that we got is this cup that I got from round 1. It says party time on it. I keep all of my brushes in here when I make a custom pony or whatnot. So it does have a top on it, but I didn't care that much about it, so I just threw it away. It's just a regular cup for now. That's a Pac-Man frisbee that I also got at round 1. I held it up there to use as a decoration along with my shield, of course. I never thought of using it, but I just thought, hey, why not put it on the wall, because, yeah. And here we have our Pac-Man necklaces. These were keychains, but I made them into necklaces. I wear this around my neck. Like if it's a yellow day, I'll wear that, and if it's a pink day, I'll wear that. There were other keychains over there, but I didn't know how cheap they were based on the tickets that I got at round 1, so I just chose these. So the keychains that they have on eBay cost a lot more than what I have here. These were in an arcade, so yeah. The way Pinky is looking at Pac, I can tell that she's enjoying this. Yeah. This right here is a Pac-Man paper mache head that I wore at my Halloween party at school. And some kids liked it, and some kids didn't know who I was supposed to be. So this is based on the Pac-Man hat that was like a plushie, but it cost way too expensive, so me and my dad had to make it into a paper mache, and it turned out really good. I had a lot of fun with it, but as I took it off, my hair, it's like keeps frizzing up, and I had to brush it every time. So yeah, I still keep it. And yeah, I don't know where to put it, so this is the best way to put it, as like a pedestal, I guess. Next we have is more Burger King Pac-Man toys. This is Cylindria. She came with a piece of paper that when you put it on the ground, an image will form in the mirror. It's a basic toy, but whatnot. Here's Spiral, and when you open the door, it reveals Michelle. I actually like the illustration on the figure. Here we have his Reyes. He actually has a light underneath it. It used to work, but since it's so old, it doesn't. He actually came with 2 ghost stencils that you're supposed to put on the piece of paper or whatnot. I don't know what to say. And over here, we have a wind-up Pac-Man toy. He has a ghost in it. This is also something from the 80s. And let me see if I can wind him up a bit. He's a bit slow, but a blast from the past, am I right, folks? So here are more Pac-Man items that I have here. So over here we have a Pac-Man puzzle that also came out in the 80s, and my dad found this at thrift store, and so it has all the pieces right here, but there's missing a few. I actually finished this one. Yeah, it's a simple puzzle. It's really cute. Over here is the boxes that the pop figures came in. I decided to keep these because why not? And here are the other pop figures. I like the illustrations that they use for the boxes. Here we have is a plug-and-play Pac-Man controller. I played this a couple of times, but after that it just stopped working. But I thought of keeping this because, hey, it's a Pac-Man item. You know, speaking of which, when you do this, it sounds like a mouse clicking. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first heard that. And lastly, we have a Pac-Man ball. And so, I know it's not plated up, but I got this at round 1, 2. So, there's Pinky, Inky, Blinky, Clyde, and Pac-Man. Next, we have some of the games that I have and ceramic project that I have. So this was the first game that I've ever played, and so it was a bit hard on some parts, but at least I got the levels finished. I got some of them, but I haven't finished the whole game, but whatnot. Next I have is Pack and Roll, which I got from Christmas last year, and it took a bit of a while for me to know the speed roll technique, but at least I learned how to do it a little bit. So on some levels they're a bit tricky or hard, but I got some of the levels done. And over here we have is Pac-Man Double Pack, or The two greatest games in one packaging. This is the second game that I played, and I own a GameCube, so this is a player's choice. I can see why. So you can play Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2, and you know what? I actually like Pac-Man World 2. It's one of those nostalgic games that we played back then, but I didn't play this. I didn't know this game even existed, but I mean, heck, I was little. I didn't know. Pac-Man Versus, there's a cameo where Mario is the announcer. So yeah, two video game icons mashing together was the best thing that any Pac-Man fan has ever heard of. Since these two are the most iconic video game characters ever. And next we have is a ceramic project that I did in high school. Yeah, this is Pac's sneaker. This was the most funnest project that I've ever did in high school. My ceramics teacher told us to do a project on a shoe, and so I thought, hey, why not do Pac-Man sneaker? And my art teacher loved it, and she gave me an A. So I got the details down, like the bottom of his shoe, the lace, the symbol, and the straps, whatnot. Yeah, this is one of my favorite projects that I did in high school. Here we have is a t-shirt that I got from Target. And so this picture of Pac and the Ghost reminds me of that one Beatles album. So I'm guessing that's what they're parodying. Yeah, this shirt is actually new. There's also a sweatshirt that me and my dad found at Walmart that has like a Pac-Man on it. It's just a yellow sweatshirt but with Pac-Man on it. Here we have some DVDs that I have. This is a favorite show that I like. I mean, I don't care what anybody else says about this show. I mean, let me tell you this. We're all entitled to our own opinions, so we shouldn't take them seriously. So if we have our own opinions, then it's our own opinions. We're entitled to what we have to say, so if anybody likes this show, then yeah. Over here, I have Ghost Patrol. I got this on eBay, and so it says, the best action adventure of the year, President Sphero's Pac World. They even had the audacity to put that on there. And so it includes 4 episodes, which is Stand By Your Pac-Man, Pac-Lantis, The Great Chase, and Invasion of the Pointy Heads. The Great Chase is one of my favorite episodes. I thought it was funny and comedic in a way. And next we have is The Adventure Begins, and I guess it's just a DVD to like the origin of how Pac and his friends started his adventure. And lastly we have is the 8-pack, which includes 8 full episodes by Kaboom Entertainment. I didn't know this company existed, or I didn't know about it. So these are the episodes, which are The Adventure Begins, Part 1 and 2, All You Can Eat, Pac to the Future, Mission Impeccable, Mischief Turns Up the Heat, Jinxed, and Invasion of the Pointy Heads. All You Can Eat is also another episode that I like, because, I mean, who doesn't want to eat an all-you-can-eat buffet? So, yeah, The Great Chase and All You Can Eat is one of my favorite episodes. And lastly, I have a Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures poster. This was the very first Pac-Man item that I received, and it's still on my wall to this very day. It's one of my favorites out of all the posters that I have in my room. And this is a poster that I made for Pac World Adventures. Yeah, that's all I have for my collection, so thank you so much for watching, and take care.